Two athletes, same level, same showcase weekend. One of them walks into warm-ups and within 10 minutes, it's there. That edge, that sharpness. Movement feels automatic. Decisions come fast. The other athlete spends the whole game chasing that feeling and never quite finds it. Same training, same talent. What's the difference between them? You've already learned how to read pressure as information and how to regulate your arousal level when it spikes. Those are real tools. But here's the question they leave open. What are you regulating toward? What does your peak performance state actually feel like? Here's the concept. Every athlete has a personal band of arousal and focus where their skills operate at their peak, and that zone is personal, not universal. Most athletes at this level know the zone exists. You've been there, that game where decisions came before you thought them, where your body executed without interference. That's your zone. It isn't luck, it isn't magic. The zone isn't calm. That's the mistake most athletes make. Some athletes perform best at a 9 out of 10 intensity, activated, aggressive, high energy. Others need a 5 or 6, controlled, quiet, coiled. A sprinter's zone looks nothing like a quarterback's. Neither is right. What matters is what's right for you and whether you know how to reach it when it counts. Here's what athletes without a system do. They show up and hope the feeling arrives. When it doesn't, they push harder, more intensity, more effort, more thinking about how their performance is going. And that is exactly when it slips further away. Because consciously monitoring your execution competes with the automatic processes that make skill work. You've seen this before. It's the same disruption we unpacked in episode 1. More watching creates more interference. Here's what athletes who find it consistently do differently. Before competition starts, sometimes the night before, sometimes in the warm-up, they run a deliberate sequence that cues their nervous system into the right state. Not hoping, not pushing, cueing. They don't find the zone on game day. They enter it before the whistle blows. That's the zone entry protocol, and it starts with knowing what you're cueing in the first place. Here's the truth. The zone won't show up every game. Elite athletes don't hit it every game. What it does is raise your floor and increase the frequency of your best. That's the honest target. And when you feel the zone slipping mid-competition, the re-entry process is in the worksheet below. The tool is called the Zone Profile Builder. 3 steps. The script covers step 1. Step 1 is the performance recall. Think about your best performance in the last 12 months. Not the result, the feeling. 10 minutes before it started, how intense were you on a scale of 1 to 10? Was your focus narrow, locked on your task, or were you running a broad read of the whole game? Was your body loose, activated, or quiet? Were your thoughts aggressive, confident, or almost absent? Write those answers down. That description is your zone profile, the internal signature of your peak state. Most athletes have experienced their zone dozens of times and never studied it. The Zone Profile Builder turns that experience into a map. And in the worksheet, you'll use that map to build a step-by-step pre-competition routine that cues that state on purpose. For the next 3 weeks, run the performance recall after any practice or competition where you felt close to your best. You're not analyzing outcomes. You're building a dataset on what peak feels like for you specifically. Week 1 is collection. Week 3 is where the routine starts to hold. The full zone entry protocol, the routine builder, the re-entry process, the tracking framework is in the worksheet linked below. 2 athletes, same game. One found the zone. One spent the whole time looking for it. The difference wasn't talent or luck. One athlete knows their zone signature. The other one doesn't. Yet. Your zone exists. You've already been there. The system helps you find it on purpose, not when conditions are perfect, but when they matter most.